Hello everyone, this is Tristan Dodson on the mic, Hakeem on the camera. We're back at you again. This is the opening day of VIBHL Spring Summer Division here, or League rather. This is a Div 2-3 matchup between the Victoria Ducks in the purple and turquoise and the Esquimalt Tritons wearing the white with dark blue, navy blue, and black there in yellow. Some of the rosters I don't believe are inputted on the website here, so I'll try my best. Hopefully I haven't pulled them up yet, but I will momentarily. Face-off draw, center court. Off the draw, the Tritons win it back clean. I believe the Tritons were a team in this league back in 2022 or something, and they are just starting back now after a long hiatus, quite a few years, 4 years off. The Ducks make a quick chance in, a shot down. Tritons pick it up. Here's number 2, spinning off for check, good play. Pass down low behind the net. 19, the assistant captain spins it back to the captain, number 2 here. He fans on a clearing attempt. Caden Lee almost gets a shot on net now. Played in deep to Marshall. Just out of the reach of Lee. Caden Lee picks it up on the wall. Takes a look, shoots. Hits number 7 in the foot and goes wide. The Tritons chip it up. Icing waved off. Baker is hustling after it. Baker will chip it up. Gets it to Wolf. Here's Wolf. Wolf controls it. Little chip play to Lee. Great play, though, by the captain of the Tritons, number 2, to stay there and play some good D. Keep his body there and knock it down. Here's Baker to Welsh. Walker Welsh controls. Tries to bring it in. It's knocked off his stick. 21 tries to play it up. Great play by Welsh again. Welsh controls. He takes a look. Watch closely by 2-1 there. The Tritons, he's on him hard. Welsh still controls, though. Welsh backhand pass to Sweet. Sweet fans on the shot after he kind of rolls on him. Good chance for Jake Sweet. Welsh gets a look, a whack at it, barely saved by the Tritons goaltender. He hugs the post hard there. Number 21 played off the glass, comes out to Ma. Marshall Ma controls. Pass in deep. Back up to Welsh. Welsh gains the zone. Tries a pass. It's fanned on here. Sweet down low. Chip pass. What a save. Rebound. They score. The goalie had the first one and then just barely poked under. And the Ducks get on the board first. What a goal song. Got Panama by Van Halen as their goal song. That's sick. It's a good song. Now I might have time to pull up my rosters here on the website, as I was super slow to do that and didn't have it. Luckily, I know most of the Victoria Ducks players here from commentating for about 3 years now, or I think it's been 2.5 years I've been commentating. Off the draw, Welsh wins it clean in center. Here's Ma. Ma plays it up. Number 88 controls. Pass across. Here's Gobbett. Back to Ma. Ma, quick pass up to Sweet. Sweet controls. Takes a look. Jake Sweet chip pass up to Welsh. Welsh gets it. He takes a look. Pass across. What a chance. He probably should have shot that one, but good play, though. Regardless, I saw the vision there. It was a good idea. Try to bring it up. It's kicked back up by Gobbett. Nick Gobbett gets it to the wall to his teammate on the high glass. Number 88. Great defensive pressure by number 2 there, the captain of the Tritons. Still on him hard there, and he gets a poke on it too. Great stick, actively, defensively there. Chip play up, Ma tries to keep it in. Great chip down out by number 6 of the Tritons. Here's Gobbett. Gobbett feeds it to Marshall Ma again. Ma, great pass up the center. Welsh couldn't get a piece of it. It'll be icing against the Ducks. It was hybrid icing, so Dom Constant, the ref there, was waiting for to blow that down, as that's been changed now. So I think Dom was trying to let the Ducks try to get there to beat it, but Welsh didn't realize that, so he just stands there. They end up blowing it down. There's no change on icing now in the VIBHL as well. It's finally implementing more normal hockey rules in this league. High sticks used to be penalties with the ball and certain things like that a couple years ago, and a couple odd things have changed, but now finally running back, trying to beat an icing actually matters. Great play by Sweet. It's in his feet. Short-handed. Oh, sorry, not short-handed. That was icing, not a penalty. I'm slow here, folks. I'm a bit rusty. It's been a while since I've been on the mic. A couple months off, and I forget everything. Here's a play chipped in deep, number 7. Sent it down. There's Noble. It's knocked off his stick. Number 6 gets a chance. Great play to knock a player off a chance all alone there. Help his goalie Pruitt out by number 33 of the Ducks. I believe that's Noble there. I'll have to figure that out here, though. The Tritons slow it down. Great play up now. Played back to the point. Floating blue line, so they keep it at center. Shot blocked by Barnes there. Great block by Barnesy. Chance to the line. Number 7 controls, slows it down. Takes a look. 19 with the yellow helmet there. Pass across. Nobody's there. It's picked up off the high glass. Chipped at the wall, still barely in. The Ducks try to chip it up. They kick it out. Here's a chance. Shot. Glove saved by the Tritons goalie. There's a look for Barnes. Barnes down low, chipped between his legs on the backhand by a Ducks player there. Knocked down up in the air. Koshak picks it up. Koshak takes a look. Pass down low. It's in his feet. The pass up is given away. Shot from far out by Noble. Rebound still there. Backhand. Hits a Ducks player in front and goes out of play off the netting. It's a Division 2 to 3 matchup here in the VIBHL. This is the opening day. It's the first men's division game of the 2026 spring-summer season. There's a couple women's games before this. Not sure why, but that was not streamed. Off the draw, the Ducks win it, but they send it all the way back. Baker hustling back after it. Steve partner Wolf there is in support as well. Here's Baker. Great pass up the middle. Off a Triton stick up in the air. Great speed. Number 2 to the middle, 19. Tries to feed it up, but Lee gets in the way. There's a hand pass. It's off the glove of Lee, right to number 7 there. A couple of the Ducks players are, I think the Ducks have a bit of a new roster here, so see if I can figure some of them out here. Oh, 7's is Simmons. He's played there before. It's been a while, so I think I forgot a couple guys' names. So looks like the Ducks have at least most of their roster inputted here, so that's good. Let's see if the Tritons do as well. Oh, looks like they do. Not all of them have numbers, though, but we should hopefully be able to figure it out. Here's number 15. That's Moore. Moore chips it in deep. Number 20 chasing after it. He's not on our roster here. Number 20 hustling there, though. It's out of his reach zone. A Ducks player chips it out, but it's kept in barely at center by a Tritons guy on the wall. Battle for the ball. Marshall spins off a check as Ray Moore, number 15, barely stopped the holding penalty there. Great pass by Lee. Marshall shot just wide. Hits the outside of the post. Great feed from Caden Lee. Tritons chip it down. Here's Moore. Moore gets pressured hard by Baker and out of Lee. Lee, Marshall, Welsh. Welsh controls. Pass in front, hops up in the air, kind of takes a funny bounce. Lyndon Marshall still has it, though. Great defensive stick by number 2 there, Johnson. The star defender of the Tritons here. He's been standout guy this whole time. Pass in front blocked by number 2 Johnson again. And some feet. Here's Marshall. Shoots. Glove saved by the Tritons goalie. Number 30 Porter. What a save. Battle for the ball. This is a great matchup. Pass in front to Lee. It's out of his reach. He'll spin, get it, and fire it, but it's just wide. Here's Wolf keeping it in at the line. Here's Sweet. Kicks it across to Lee to Sweet. What a play. Oh my goodness. Tic-tac-toe. That was sick. Dude, almost lost what I was saying there because of how epic that goal was. Goalie was caught swimming. I mean, his defense wasn't even there. It wasn't his fault. They put the Duck song on the. They put the Duck song on their friggin' dude, that's amazing. That is so good. Why'd they play Panama by Van Halen on the first for their first goal with the Duck song for their second? Keep the Duck song for the rest of it. That's absolutely elite. Oh, dude, that makes me so happy. They have the Duck song as their goal song. It fits, too, as they are the Victoria Ducks. Welsh with a great slow pass up. Here's Sweet. Oh, what a chance. Through the crease, the goaltender saves it. And yeah, I knew this guy's name. I couldn't find it in my brain though. It was lost. Jeremy Moeller, number 93, had a couple. I think he has 2 apples. I think he has 2 assists. Off the draw is Ma to Gobbett. Gets it to Sweet. Sweet controls. It's knocked off his stick though. There's Sweet. Pass up. Great chance for number 88 to bring it all alone, but then it's brought in offside by Welsh. That's Barbin with a good chance. Good slide at the blue line by number 19, Skapski of the Tritons to kind of force the Ducks offside there. You're doing good so far. In some feet, number 7 picks it up. Dylan Moore, he has it, but it's out of his reach now. Koshak pass in front, up in the air. It's knocked down. The high stick, but they'll wave it off. I think he hit it with his stick. I think they say Marshall Mott didn't hit it with his stick. I think he thought he high sticked that, so it would have been blown dead, and they wave it off altogether, or it just didn't. They just say he didn't touch it. Barely onside as Mott checks up. Great play. Good awareness by Marshall Mott to barely get back on side as his teammate was crashing in Robinson. And nothing there. Battle behind the net. No penalty called. I agree with the official there. They both fell on each other kind of, so nothing warranting a penalty there in my opinion. Here's Barnes. Barnes makes center. Tyler Barnes, great play. Gets it past Moore. He takes a look. Pass across, but it's out of Koshak's reach. It's all the way to the Tritons. Number 6 picks that up. Number 6 tries to roll a pass to 16. That was Patchell to Dinatale. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but it's a hard last name to say, but it's out of his reach. It rolls to Pruitt, the Ducks goalie, and covered for a whistle. Current score, Ducks 2, Triton 0. Shout out to Bin 4 Burger Lounge for sponsoring today's matchup. Appreciate you for sponsoring the VIVHL and its athletes. Making stuff like this possible. Without you guys, probably wouldn't be possible. So thank you to the sponsors. This sponsor today has been for Burger Lounge. Shout out to them for the sponsorship. Pass up, off a stick, all the way down. It's before center. It'll be icing against the Ducks. Tritons have 2 number 7s here, but I'm not sure. It's either Dylan Moore or Matt Young. I have no idea which one it is, but I'll just cut my losses and probably say the first one. The top one's Moore, so apologies if that is an incorrect assumption, because you have 2 guys with the same number on your roster here, at least on the website. Here's number 21 control. It's Hebert. Hebert gets it knocked off his stick by Marshall. Now Marshall, great back check by Hebert though, and rolls through. The goalie makes a glove save. Stick falls out of the hands of the Ducks player. He tries to grab him, but then decides not to, as he might have got a penalty there, and it ends up working out. Barnes with some great defense in the middle. Pass center, chipped in deep. Here's Hebert. Hebert pass up the high glass. Number 19, Skapski. Skapski gets the center line, chips it in deep. Hustling after that's Moore. Ray Moore gets past Noble. Noble's there to hound him, but Moore still controls the ball. Great pass in front. Good look to go to number 19, Skapski, but it's knocked out of his possession there by a Ducks player in center playing defense. Pass across. Great look, but it's intercepted by Marshall. Marshall, chip pass to Lee. Icing waved off as Lee's there first. Moore, the defenseman, number 7, tries to get back. He's gassed. Pass across, a shot. What a save by the Tritons goaltender. Alex Porter robs him blind. Unreal save. Esquimalt Tritons goalie is dialed in. They put a third goal on the board here. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't think they scored a third one. Did I miss a third goal? They didn't score a third one. Well, I don't believe they scored a third one, so I was watching, so I'll say that was a mistake. The digital scoreboard has what I think is on here, with the actual scoreboard in the rink here. I think they put an extra one by accident. Battle for the ball. Ducks control. Here's Wolf. Kelvin Wolf takes a look. Chips it in deep. Goes all the way through Welsh to number 88 there. That's Barbin. It's to Sweet. Jake Sweet, little chip pass on goal. Pad save Porter. Chance to Sweet again. Knocked out of his reach by Hebert. Try to bring it up and out. It's kept in at center by Baker. But now it's chipped out. Here's a chance. Here's Patchell. Patchell shoots. Glove saved by Pruitt. In some feet again, a chance. Backhand. Shoulder save Pruitt. Wolf tries to slow it down and clear it down, but it's not out. It's kept in. Hebert. It's down to number 6, Patchell. Sorry, not Patchell. That's number 16, Dinatale. To Patchell. It's in some feet. Number 20, not listed on the Tritons roster here, gets it and chips it around. It's picked up by the Ducks. That's Baker behind his own net. Kevin Baker pass up through to Welsh. Welsh, little chip pass to his teammate. It's number 88. 88 is Borbin. Borbin in front. Sweet shoots. He scores. Porter goes down, sliding across to try to make the save. Sweet slows it down and fires it. That's the... Am I going crazy here? Did I miss a goal? They put 4 on here. Am I tripping? Did I miss a goal? I'll confirm that after this. I don't think I could have. I was here the whole time. I'm a bit tired though, folks, so I could have, I guess, without realizing. Here's Hebert off a big draw win from the Esquimalt Tritons to number 2. Number 2 plays it in deep. That's Johnson to Dinatale. Dinatale gets the line, rips it on goal. Pruitt saves it at the side of the net. Face-off draw deep in the Duck zone. It's one back. Shot on goal, hits somebody and goes out of play. Just above the high glass in the netting, so we'll do a face-off the same spot once again. Shots on goal 10-7 in favor of the Ducks against the Esquimalt Tritons. Face-off deep in the Duck zone once again, won cleanly by the Tritons. It's a chance, number 2, Johnson gets it, slows it down, watched closely by Ma. Here's Moeller. Jeremy Moeller controls, plays it up to Ma. Ma gets it in a stride here. Pass across, great stick by Hebert. Pass through the crease. Oh, what a save by Porter. What a chance for a tap-in all alone by Moeller. Getting back the defender too, number 5 of the Tritons, who's also not on their roster. They have not, sorry, that's 15 rather. That is, okay, sorry, that's more. I'm mistaken. Didn't see the 1 on the jersey there. Great save by Porter. Face off now deep in the Triton zone. It's won cleanly back by Skapski. Down low to Hebert now across number 2 Johnson. Johnson up number 6 Patchell. Pass up. Here's Skapski in some feet up in the air. Gobbett tries to play D. Can't get it. A shot from far out. Stick save by their goaltender Pruitt there. Here's Ma. Ma spinning back with pressure. Gobbett gets knocked off his stick. A look, a shot. Gobbett knocks it down. Here's a chance. Here's Koshak. Pass up, looking to go to Moeller, but he didn't see the pass coming. Here's number 15, Moore. Moore, pass across to Patchell. Michael Patchell, pass in front, shot Skapski. Blocker, save, Pruitt, and glove down to the corner by Perry Noble there, I believe that is. Chance up in the air. Moeller again. Jeremy Moeller slows it down, fakes a little pass. No, a backhand up in the air, all the way up, it stays in. Here's Koshak. Koshak controls, watch closely, pass in front. It's off a stick. And they score. That went in. I didn't even realize that went in. That went in and out so quick. So they do have 5 goals on here, so I'm gonna put it anyways. I did not even see the 4th goal, I believe, so must have been quick. Sorry about that, folks. So I think I missed one on the commentary, my fault. Nonetheless, they score once again. It's 5-0 for the Ducks here against the Tritons. Tritons coming back after quite a few years out of the league, so it's fair enough they would start kind of slow here. I mean, they haven't started their play slow, just maybe their chemistry. They're a good team. I could see some serious momentum rolling and some serious chem starting to flow, but the Ducks have played together a long time. Lee, great pass across. Marshall scores. Oh, what a goal. Lyndon Marshall with an absolute rocket. But what a pass by Lee there, right on the tee. Marshall just has to rip it top ched. Smoking shot. Looked like it was almost on fire. Just the release of Marshall there was just an absolute cannon. It was like flex the stick and it was just ripped. Surprised it didn't burn the net. Off the draw, the Tritons win it again, but somebody jumped it, so they'll redo it. I'm not sure why they redo it, but I think somebody jumped that on the wing for the Tritons. I think it was the far side. Number 6 went a little bit ahead, so Dom will do it again. Good look by Dom, the official there. Saw that right away. He's a great guy. He's a solid guy, great player, and as well as a great referee. Noble plays it up behind his own net. There's Lee. Lee chips it up to Barnes. Barnes tries to bring it up. He can't, though. It's kept in by the Tritons. Here's a look. The Ducks coming in. Here's Simmons. Simmons oversteps the ball, but Caden Lee gets it. He shoots. Shoulder saved by Porter there. Goes off his shoulder way out of play out of the netting, and face-off will be deep in the Triton zone as Porter makes that big save. I want to take this time to thank Bin 4 Burger Lounge for sponsoring the VIPHL and its athletes. I'm stuttering here, sorry folks, it's a bit of a late night, a bit tired. But shout out to Bin 4 Burger Lounge for sponsoring the VIPHL and its athletes. Off the draw, the Tritons try to clear it down. It's kept in by Wolf. Great play by Wolf defensively. Here's Lee. Lee plays it down to Marshall. Marshall has Simmons in front. Shot from Wolf, he scores. And the Ducks are just annihilating the Tritons here. It's the 7th goal of this game. An absolute rocket. Beats Porter clean. It's just inside the zone. The Ducks are steamrolling here. They don't got a shortage of coal, that's for sure. They're like a steam train out here, just giving it to the Tritons. Obviously the Tritons have been out of this league for a while though, so it's been some time. Off the draw, again on the draw though, the Tritons are lethal. They've won majority of these draws so far. Pass up, knocked down though by Welsh. Welsh gets the zone, pass across. Here's Barbin. Barbin controls, watched closely by Hebert. Barbin past the line. Baker winds, fires. Tipped by the defender off his post, almost in his own net. Barbin played up, it's knocked down by Hebert though. Now here's Moore. Moore controls. Pass up, kept in by Wolf. Great pinch by Kelvin Wolf there. Walker Welsh looks, pass in front, Sweet. Thought he had time to pull it back, but Moore, great defense there. Great hustle there by number 20 of the Tritons, not on that roster. Almost had a chance. Baker's hustling back though too. Great pass up, knocked off the play there by Ryan Hebert, the Tritons. There's number 16, Dinatali. Dinatali brings it in past center, but it got brought right back in by the Ducks. There's Barbin to Welsh, trying to go back to Barbin, but it's a knockdown by the stick of Hebert. Here's Moore. Moore in a battle with Welsh. Barbin's there too. Barbin helps out Welsh and knocks it off stick. Here's Sweet. Down low, looking to go to Welsh. He has a chance. He fans on the empty net. It hits his foot. Great chance up for the Tritons, but it's knocked down by Baker. What a play. Kevin Baker pass across, trying to go to Welsh again. Welsh can't get it. Hebert falls down playing defense, sent all the way down. Icing's waved off as at the hash marks. Wolf is there first. Or sorry, not Wolf, the Tritons player is there first. My apologies. Trying to chip it in was Moeller. He kind of fans on the shot, so Hebert's there to get it. Hebert pass up, number 6. That's Patchell. Patchell back to the line to Skapski. Shot on net. Wolf's there defensively. I believe it hits him, rolls to his goaltender Pruitt, who gloves it just outside his crease for a big save and a big whistle. Face-off will go deep in the Duck zone. We'll see if the Tritons can get on the board here. Just under a minute and a half left in this first period of 2. Current score, Ducks 7, Tritons 0, as the Ducks are absolutely pumping them so far. Off the draw, Ducks try to get it up the high glass, but it's kept in by the Tritons. Now cleared up. Number 2 keeps it in again, though, the captain. That's Matt Johnson. In front, loose. Got a chance for number 6, Patchell, but he oversteps the play. Here's Robinson. Robinson up to Koshak. Koshak control, takes a look. Pass in front. Great play by number 2 there. It's Johnson battling on the wall, but great play to keep possession there by Koshak, trying to get to Robinson. It's out of the reach of Robinson, though. Here's Gobbett playing D. Great play by Nick Gobbett. What great defensive effort there by him. Here's Koshak slowing it down. He gets the zone, pass up. It's knocked off his stick partially by Johnson there, but it's kept by Koshak. Now a shot by Moeller, blocked in front by Hebert. Johnson tries to clear it out. It's kept in by Robinson. Robinson spins it around. It's in some feet. Moeller tries a shot, but Hebert's there. Play up and out for a moment. The Tritons have a chance here. Pass up, good look, great defense by Gobbett there. Twice and a second time. They're gonna call Gobbett for a hook, I believe. Nick Gobbett will go to the box for a hooking minor. So we'll have a napper power play going to the Esquimalt Tritons. It's a hooking penalty against number 11, Nicholas Gobbett. Shots on goal 16-10 in favor of the Ducks. Score 7-0. We'll see if the Esquimalt Tritons can get a power play goal sponsored by Napper and bring this back a little bit at least. There's 10 seconds left in this first period of 2. Off the draw, the Ducks win it on the PK. It's Marshall going behind his net. He'll spin around, play it up. And with 2 seconds left, Ma will let it go past him, and that'll do it for this first frame. Thank you for tuning in for the first. The second frame is going to be up and coming in about a minute's time, so stay for that. Don't go yet. I'm going to mute the mic for a bit, and we'll be back at you shortly. Don't go yet. Lots of action to be had. Thank you. Hello everyone, Tristan Dodds on the mic, Hakeem on the camera. We're back at you again. This is the second and final period of the VIBHL opening day. This is a men's Division 2-3 matchup between the Victoria Ducks in the purple and turquoise and the Esquimalt Tritons in the white, navy blue, and yellow. Off the draw, the Tritons win it. They've been locked in on the face-off draw, but the score here, we'll say otherwise, is almost sort of, because they've been getting absolutely pummeled 7-0. But on the face-off dot, their centers have been pretty solid. I think they've won a majority of this of these draws here. I might be mistaken, but it seems to me as they've won most. Sent all the way down. It's hybrid icing. Be waved off. They'll let him play. It's a pass from Dylan Moore up to number 2. Number 2 gets the zone. Rather, Dom says he doesn't quite get the zone. It was delayed offside, but they'll check up. Here's a chance, great pass, good look. Backhand, number 19, Skapski. Number 15, Moore. Number 2, Johnson to Ray Moore. Johnson to Dylan Moore, number 7, he'll take a look. Played down low, number 20, not on the roster here, controls. We're in that red flaming helmet there. Chance, it's in the crease. Cleared down, but not out. It's kept in by Moore. Moore fakes a clot bomb, puts it down number 20. We're in the red helmet, not on the roster. Here's Johnson's shot off the shoulder. Pruitt, just wide. Here's Moore again. Dylan Moore, backhand pass, number 20, not on the roster. Pass across, a shot by Skapski, way too high, but a good look. The Tritons on the power play, 15 seconds left. Should have released it there. They wanted him to. Pass across in some feet. The Ducks bring it up now. 5 seconds left in the power play. Sent all the way down. Gobbets out of the box for the hooking minor. It's even strength now. Getting the zone. Number 20 not in the roster. Chip pass up. Loose. Hustle after it as Moore. Wolf's on him. Moore blocks Wolf from getting a play on the ball there though. Pass to the point. Johnson. Number 20. Some feet off the stick of Moore. Shot by Skapski, goes just wide on the far post. Pass in front through everybody to Welsh, and the Ducks try to bring it out. Here's Sweet. Jake Sweet from Walker Welsh. Great pass up. Here's Barbin. Barbin looks, he fans on it and kind of rolls off his stick. He runs out of real estate and can't fire it. Here's Barbin. Barbin slowing it down. Watched closely by Matt Johnson. Barbin behind the net to Sweet. Sweet takes a look. Good stick there by number 19, Skapski. Now it's sent all the way down. Hustle after it, so icing will be waved off as Moore's there first. Wolf battling with Moore. Ray Moore with a great battle with Kelvin Wolf. They're fighting for positioning here. Moore gets it, chips it around. Nobody's there but for his team though, so the Ducks will regroup. Barbin. Hustled by number 6 there, Patchell, but get it through. Here's a pass up to Welsh. Welsh shoots just high, he misses the net. Barely. Now pass in front here, Sweet. Sweet little chip pass to Barbin, trying to go back to Welsh. It's through his legs, just tries to get a tip, but couldn't quite get the wood on it. Number 20 not in the roster, intercepts with a great active stick defensively, but Welsh still controls. Walker Welsh slowing it down. Pass across, great look. Barbin winds, fires. Off the butt end of the stick of Porter and out of play. What a chance. I think if that didn't hit the twig there, the goal stick of Porter, that might have been in. It beat him, but it didn't beat the shaft of his stick there out of play. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. Current score, Victoria Ducks 7, Esquimalt Tritons 0. Power play for the Tritons on a hooking penalty to Nick Gobbett earlier. It's killed dominantly by the Ducks there. I mean, I guess not killed dominantly, as the Tritons had a lot of chances, but killed nonetheless. A shot from Moeller, he scores all alone. Dipsy Doodles in the zone and snipes one past the blocker of the glove hand rather of Porter there, kind of in the 9-hole there, above the pad but below the arm. It's now 8-0 for the Victoria Ducks. Face-off will be at center court. Again, I want to give a shout out to Bin 4 Burger Lounge for sponsoring the VIBHL and its athletes. We appreciate all our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you, so shout out to Bin 4. Also, I'd like to say I've been to Bin 4 Burgers quite a bit, and it's a They got some good burgers for sure. Some of the best burgers on the island, if you ask me. They actually have a Bin 4 location just right by this arena in Goldstream Road. Any locals watching this would know. Been there a couple times. Pass across. The Ducks try to get double digits here. We'll see if they can. I feel bad for the Tritons right now a little bit, I'll be honest. Pass in front. What a chance. Good look for Koshak from a great pass from Moeller, but it's just wide. Here's Gobbett. Gobbett, who took a penalty earlier. Backhand rebound, and Robinson pops it home. It's the 9th goal of the game, courtesy of Sean Robinson on a big rebound. The goalie Porter had a save on it there, but couldn't swallow it up, so a big rebound pops free, and Sean Robinson was right there to bury it back in the net 5-hole on his opponent Porter. They got the DuckTales theme going here. I love that song. It's a classic cartoon. Shout out to the DJ Dustin, an absolute legend for playing all these tunes out here, man. Holy. He played TMNT soundtrack, Scooby-Doo. He's played a lot of good ones back in the day. I will have you know that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song was my suggestion. Ball rolls to Pruitt, and chasing it down was number 6, Patchell, of the winger of the Tritons, so Pruitt will cover it for a whistle. Thought about playing it for a second there, I believe, as Ma was back, but... So that was 16 Di Natale, not 6, my apologies. I didn't see the extra digit there, the 1 on the jersey. Di Natale was there though, so good hustle by Francisco Di Natale. Off the draw, deep in the Duck zone, it's won back by Simmons. Tyler Barnes spins it around. Hebert's there to intercept though. Ryan Hebert loses the ball, but it's picked up by number 6, Patchell. Patchell, Hebert, down low. More shot. Hits Perry Noble in front and goes wide. Good defensive play by Noble. I don't know if he meant to do that, but he does get in the way. So chance to the line. Here's Hebert, a slap shot. Pruitt got a piece of the glove on that, I believe. Caden Lee tries to block a play down below the wall, but it gets through. That was a great play by Skapski, the defender. There's a play up. Michael Skapski. Ryan Hebert. Hebert's back to Skapski. Skapski takes a look. Fires it on net. Rebound pops free. Chipped loose. What a save by Pruitt. Now a clearing attempt by the Ducks hits their own player, Marshall. It's sent down. Hybrid icing. Lee's there first. Icing's waved off. Here's Caden Lee behind the net. Little chip pass. What a look. Marshall tries to whack it. He gets a piece of it. Kind of double clutches. Now a shot from Simmons. Swallowed up by Porter. What a save. Did I add an extra goal now? There's so many goals. I thought there was 9. I think they missed it. I don't even know what I'm doing today. I'm tired today. I don't even know what the heck's going on with me. I'm rusty, folks. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure there's 9 goals, but also Dave on the scoreboard didn't put it, so maybe I'm just imagining that 9th goal. And some feet a look. Caden Lee controls at a chance. There's Lee in front looking for Simmons, but it's knocked off his stick by the defender, Skapski. What a great play. Here's Lee. Caden Lee controls, plays it back to Barnes. Barnesy picks it up in center. Great pass up to Marshall. Marshall gets the zone, plays it back. Barbin. Simmons looking to go to Barnes, but Barnes' stick gets lifted by Johnson there, the defender playing back, the captain of the Tritons. Pass in front, loose. Backhand, and Simmons scores. It's either the 10th or 9th goal. I'm going to wait to see what Dave puts up there to see if I'm adding an extra one here. I believe it's the 10th goal, but Dave hasn't put it up yet on the scoreboard, so we'll wait a moment to see what he does. I think he just stopped putting it up there, so I'm going to put it anyways. Chance, here's Barbin back to Sweet in front, a look, a shot. Oh, great save, Porter. Even though they're down 10-0, he's still giving it all, his all here. Pass in front, Baker picks it up. Baker looks, fires. Good block by Ray Moore. It goes to Walker Welsh, though. Oh, what a play by Welsh. Knocks it down, tries to get it to Sweet there, and then Dylan Moore tries to clear it out, the defenseman, but he can't. He's too slow to the play there. Here's Sweet. Pass up. Welsh. Barbin, shot from Wolf just wide. Good look. Here's Hebert trying to clear it down. He'll get it down. Welsh will play it up, though. Try to play it again, but Welsh 2 times. The third time gets out of harm's way. Sweet to Welsh. Welsh back to Sweet. Sweet backhand just wide on the far side. The Ducks just playing with their food here. It's like they're taunting their prey as they're already winning by quite a large margin. Barbin was all alone in front of Porter, and he just lets the ball roll to the corner and does nothing. That's I can't even lie, that's kind of funny to see sometimes. No disrespect to the Tritons. What is he talking about 50-50? What is he doing? That's hilarious, I like that. Just the phantom 50-50 that doesn't exist with the 2 fans in the building. Dave's a beauty for that, I won't lie, that's pretty funny. I was wondering what he's saying numbers for, then I remember that's his shtick. He does that 50-50 thing quite frequently. The only time there's 50-50, there has been 50-50 before actually. It's been in a Cash Island tournament, I think it's been 4 Cash Islands. I think we've done 50-50 on all 4 of them actually. Okay, I wonder what was going on here. Accidentally, the charging cord for the laptop here, it showed me low battery. Must have been accidentally unplugged, as unfortunately there's a bit of a weird spot for the charger. It's right by the bench where people walk through, so that happens. 23 shots on goal for the Ducks, 10 goals. Here's a chance for the Tritons to get on the board. Here's a look. Pass, it shoots and he scores. It hits Baker and goes in the back of the net. The Tritons finally get on the board here. On a funny bounce right off the leg of Baker into his own net past Pruitt. The shutout for Pruitt has been spoiled. That's number 6, Michael Patchell, the left winger, getting the first goal for the Tritons in quite a few years here as they're back in the VIBHL. I can't lie, that's kind of a lucky one, but hey, the Tritons will take it. And hey, I'm not going to lie, if any guy deserves it in this game, he's had a pretty solid game. Patchell would be my choice, actually. So if you play hard, you'll get rewarded sometimes. And even, I mean, I would definitely take the greasy one all day. It's not the prettiest goal. It's not the one you always want. You kind of like prefer as a player to get a flashy, nice snipe or something, but the greasy ones still count. Doesn't always have to be flashy. If it's in the back of the net, it's in the back of the net. Shout out to Michael Patchell for getting the first goal for the Tritons in the 2026 spring-summer season after quite a long hiatus for his team out of the league. Here's a play up. Here's Robinson. Robinson gets it knocked down, and Patchell again has a chance knocked down. Backhand shot, absolute cannon from Skapski. It's a pass up. Here's Ma chips it past Hebert, gets it himself, takes a look. Tries to pass it in front to Barbin, but it's out of the reach. Is Johnson playing it up. Number 20 not in the roster. Number 20 gets it up to Skapski. Skapski gets his own, spins off the check of Lee. Passes to 20 not in the roster. Drives in, pass in front, looking to go to Patchell again, who was all alone. Gobbett ties him up, though, and it doesn't even hit him anyways as the pass is off the mark. Here's Marshall. Pass to Lee. Lee shoots. And it's saved by Porter. He didn't know where it was. He looks behind him, but he made the save. And the Tritons, I never even realized this until now, the Tritons have a very short bench. Oh my God, we need to zoom in on the benches here. What is this? Look at all the Ducks guys, and then look at over here. The Tritons have 2 spares on forward and 1 on D. So no wonder they're getting pummeled here. Their legs are almost never fresh here. It's rigged. Hope they have a bigger roster than this most times, otherwise that could be bad. Here's another chance. Patchell almost gets his second of the game and second goal for his team, but it's poke checked by Pruitt. Here's a chance in front. It hits Ma. Ma chips it out of harm's way to Lee. Caden Lee takes a look. Great pass to Lyndon Marshall. Marshall spins off the check. Still controls after the captain Johnson's hard on him, watching him close there. The Tritons now. Marshall plays it down low to Lee. Simmons doesn't know where the ball is. Here's Lee. Chance for Barnes. Barnes chip pass off the board. Simmons. Shot on net is blocked. And some feet, it's loose, and it goes to the crease, and it's swallowed up by Alex Porter, the Tritons goaltender. It's on run time now, as it's been that for a while, as it was 5 goals or more. Rather, not 5 goals or more, but 5 goals or more on the board. We'll have run time. A guy gets knocked down, they're going to call a trip, I believe. I thought there was going to be some rough stuff for a moment. Thank goodness there wasn't, as I think there was a conversation. The Tritons are going for to the box end. Dom was right there. That's a clear penalty. You got to make that every time. You really got to call that every time. My apologies. It's number 21, Hebert, going to the box. The clock was still running for a couple seconds when it shouldn't have been, technically, because of the penalty, but they're down 9 goals, so that won't really matter regardless. 31.9 seconds left. We'll have a 2-minute penalty for tripping going to Hebert there off the draw. 30 seconds remaining. Barnes to Lee. Lee back to Barnes. Barnes shoots from a sharp angle. Oh, almost got it through. Porter will make the save. And with run time going, that'll pretty much do it today, folks. There'll be one more draw, I think, and it'll keep running because they're up enough goals. So that'll be it, folks. The VIVHL opening day. The Victoria Ducks slay the Esquimalt Tritons with a final score of 10-1. And they didn't put the last 2 goals up on the scoreboard here, but that's okay. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Big win to the Ducks in the opening day. Tritons get on the board late, courtesy of number 6, Michael Patchell, so at least they score a goal. That'll be it for the stream today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. It's been Tristan Dodds on the mic, Hakeem on the camera.